Okay, ladies and gentlemen, JJ's back with his first ever NFL predictions. So let's see how many of these go wrong. I know you can't read the text, but whatever, I'll read it for you. AFC. The AFC East, I have the Jets winning the AFC East. The AFC North, I have Baltimore winning the AFC North. The AFC South, I have Houston winning the AFC South. Yes, because Peyton Manning's neck. Without Peyton Manning, the Colts team's an average team at best. They need Peyton Manning. If they don't have Peyton, they're not winning that division. Not even getting close. Yeah, AFC West, I have San Diego. That was really no contest there. The wild cards, I have the Patriots and the Steelers. And let's just go over that for a minute. It was kind of difficult going back and forth between the East and the wild card with the Jets and the Patriots, but they're both getting in. They're both good enough teams to get in. It's just a matter of which one's going to outperform which. And I think Chad Johnson, I'm not calling him Ocho Cinco, I hate that fucking name. I think Chad Johnson will help the Patriots, but he's not going to be like Randy Moss was a couple years ago. Same with Albert Angels. I think it will help the Patriots, but he's not going to regain his previous form. But again, we're going to revisit this after the season's over and see how many of these went wrong. Steelers, I don't think the Steelers go far. There's a bunch of reasons, but you know what? I only got 15 minutes, and I got a bunch of other things to get to. Besides, if you're a sports fan, you know all about this, so I don't really have to explain much. The AFC, coming out of the AFC, I have Baltimore coming out of the AFC. You damn Skippy, I got Baltimore coming out of the AFC. I think Joe Flacco, Ray Rice, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, that's the name I was looking for. I think they lead Baltimore back to the Super Bowl. Now let's get to the NFC. The East, now here's what's going to cause some problems, is the NFC. The Giants, I have the East. The North, I have the Packers. Shocking. The South, I have Atlanta winning the South. The NFC West, I have the Rams. Like, that was a big fucking surprise. The wild cards, now here's what's going to get more shit. Wild cards, I have the Saints. Not a big surprise. And the Lions. You heard me right. Philly is not included. I have Philadelphia missing the playoffs. My theory. Michael Vick will not put up the numbers he did last year. Towards the end of the season, when people were blitzing him, he looked mortal. And this is actually NFL.com. Actually, I just quoted on NFL.com. They quoted it perfectly. When people started rushing him, he looked like he didn't know what to do half the time. And he's never been very accurate. So they have offensive line issues, banged up wide receivers. I have them missing the playoffs. I think they're the same hype the Browns were when they came off that one good year, and then everybody made a bunch of moves, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, they're going back to the playoffs," and it all fell apart. Philly's missing the playoffs, in my opinion. Coming out of the NFC, I have the Packers going back to the Super Bowl to face Baltimore, and I have the Packers repeating as Super Bowl champions. Very easy. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He is an elite quarterback. He's got all these guys back healthy now. on both sides of the ball. So, you know, I think it's very easy. I think the Packers win it. Now, awards. Most receiving yards, Vincent Jackson, wide receiver from San Diego. Most rushing yards goes to Ray Rice, running back from Baltimore. Most passing yards, Phillip Rivers. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Julio Jones. I'm sorry, did I say offensive or defensive? Well, that was the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, J.J. Watt, the defensive end. Offensive Player of the Year, Aaron Rodgers. Defensive Player of the Year, Ndamukong Suh. And my NFL MVP, Aaron Rodgers. By the way, I'm not a Packers fan, by the way. Just because I know I have Aaron Rodgers listed a bunch of times here and the Packers winning it all. I'm not a Packers fan, by the way. So yeah, that is JJ's picks. My battery's dying on this camera, so I have to try to wrap this shit up. We'll revisit this after the season's over and see how many of these went wrong. So until next time, feel free to criticize me, agree with me, whatever you want. I don't care. Drink up.